good 4-0 win for you guys at home, big crowd. What was the night like overall for you?
Yeah, it was great. Great atmosphere out there. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of goals, a lot of hits, a lot of fights. So I think a really, really entertaining game for the players and the fans.
Coach came out and said it feels like this is your best game of the 3 so far since you've been with Abbotsford. Would you feel the same?
Yeah, I think this was definitely the best game.
And the home crowd, a big crowd tonight. What did you think of the noise and the energy out there?
Yeah, that was great. I mean, I feel like almost a full barn and a lot of noise out there. It was the fun stuff too, kind of with the waves and then them booing their goalie. So it was really great out there.
So I think you've had 3 games, 1 practice. How tough is that? How tough has that been for you?
Yeah. Jumping straight to the games with only the morning skate. It's a lot, and kind of trying to all that new stuff with that different game plan and trying to remember everybody's name and kind of the schemes out there when you're playing. I've had a couple of control breakouts or something that I'm like completely blanking out what we're doing, but I think as a center, just try to be out there in the middle and help everybody.
So you have 6 shots on net today. How good did you feel about just handling and shooting the puck tonight?
Yeah, I felt great out there. A lot of scoring chances. I don't think I've ever had that many breakaways or 2-on-1s in a game. So hopefully I can. Well, I wasn't mad about how I shot the pucks. I feel like they're gonna go in. I feel like I'm a decent goal scorer. So if I keep getting those chances, it's gonna go in.
It looks like there's gonna be lots of opportunity for you to play the middle, power play. You've done some penalty killing as well, getting a little bit here. How good do you feel about the opportunity just here in Abbotsford for you?
Yeah, it's great. I feel like obviously you gotta earn everything, but it's looking like if I keep playing well and then trying hard, I feel like there could be a great opportunity for me to kind of take steps as a player.
And it looks like you did that with Bridgeport, got an opportunity with the Islanders. What did you learn from those 12 games, I think?
Yeah, 12 games. Yeah, I obviously learned a lot from all the players and the coaching staff and kind of the game that you need to do out there. I do think I feel like I play really well on those big games and kind of with good players and against good players. So I think that's kind of the best that my game adapts to. But it was a great experience. Like I just said, learn a lot from the players and the games, and it's always great to play in front of those big crowds and meaningful games. I mean, they're a team that was all those games we were battling for a playoff spot. So meaningful games.
You haven't spent much time, and we said you haven't had practice time, but 3 games. But I'm sure you've been able to chat with some of the guys. Like, what have you kind of hearing about the development here in Abbotsford? Have you talked to some of the other younger guys about that?
Yeah, I feel like almost the whole team's pretty young, at least in my eyes. But yeah, I think it's a great atmosphere over here. I feel like with young guys, everybody wants to get better. I think the practice that was in on the morning skates, the tempo's high. I mean, everybody's skating a lot and kind of challenging each other. So I think that's how players get better.
When you got a 12-game taste of the NHL, come back to the AHL, is there something you saw in those 12 games you're like, okay, I need to work on this before I go back there?
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of. I think same thing. I feel like I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, and they kind of came out there. I think I need to get better at skating and then kind of some. I mean, I think I just need to work on my all-around game. I don't think obviously if you play in the NHL, you can't have any huge holes in your game. So it's just kind of stuff that I already knew. But I'd always have kind of adjustment to go back to the American League. But I'm feeling good here now. How
has the group of guys been to you?
Oh yeah,
are they nice? How are they?
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah. A lot of great dudes. It's as a Finnish person with that foreign language, it always takes a while to learn all the nicknames and stuff. There's some weird last names over there. I'm sure mine is too, but like some long names. I gotta some tongue twisters for sure.
Yeah. So you said you don't really know many people around here, but you do know another Canucks prospect, Yanni Yermal, who I talked to earlier this week. He said that you had texted him on the morning that you were traded, saying, "Buddy, like I'll see you next year." Like, can you talk about your friendship with Yanni and just hopefully you do see him next year? Oh yeah, hopefully. He's a great player. Played with him last year when I got traded to Jukurit. Great D-man, good friend of mine. Kind of got to know him a lot better there, and then in the national team this summer in Edmonton. But great D-man. He's gonna be a great Canucks player one day.
You got to ask about your golf game. We've heard rumors about your golf game being pretty good.
Yeah, it's all because of my girlfriend. She's a +2 handicap, so
Really?
yeah, she's a competitive player. So I get free lessons every day. But she does not like me trying to act like I know everything and then kind of asking for tips all the time. But yeah, it's pretty good weather over here compared to Finland. So I'm hopefully on the off days get all the golf in.
Have you or her researched any courses? Like you heard about Whistler and the golf up there and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was asked to play there, but it was like 8 a.m. or something, and it was All-Star break, so I was pretty jet lagged. So I was like, maybe not today. But I've played a couple of courses here, and I was in Vancouver for the break, so I was there played a couple of courses, and definitely looking forward to Sunday. I'm playing somewhere. Maybe Whistler. You never know.
Do you have any early impressions of Abbotsford? Or?
Yeah, well, I'm staying at the hotel and I don't have a car, so but I went to the grocery store. It felt good. It felt like back home in Finland. A lot of nature. Obviously, those seeing those mountains, they look beautiful. I've probably have 50 pictures of them on my phone already. My family group chat is popping over there, sending them pictures. But yeah, it looks like a really nice kind of more chilled town. Kind of what I'm used to being back home. Pretty chill.
We asked you on the day of the trade, but now that things have settled in, how are you feeling just kind of with everything that went down the past couple of weeks? I'm sure it was something you didn't expect, but now that you've played some games, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Obviously, always coming into a new team, it takes a lot mentally. It's kind of with all the new stuff, and then you don't have that routine, and then now living in a hotel again with no car, kind of how I started in New York too. But
No transit either.
but yeah, I'm happy to be here. Really excited. Obviously, with the like I said, it might be challenging some days and takes a lot mentally, but it's so much new and you have a lot of kind of energy and you're excited for every day. So I think it's kind of both sides.
And it was Sedin's night tonight. You said the one practice, probably haven't worked with them much, but is that two players that you're pretty excited to kind of pick their brain, just learn from?
Oh yeah, definitely two legends that I've seen on the TV and kind of the highlights so many times. And I feel like they're both forwards. One of them played center, so kind of I think there's a lot to learn and like I feel like with me, because I'm not super fast or rely on kind of winning one-on-ones all the time. I feel like I can get so many tips from them from kind of playing that give and go game and then kind of just trying to outsmart the opponent rather than just being rocket fast. So it's great. They were in there for the one practice I was in and I got to work with them for like 45 minutes, so that was great.